Geek Dad Life presents Toy Geeks, a live toy talk show. Tonight we're going to talk about our predictions as well as yours for the upcoming Star Wars Hasbro Pulse Fan First Wednesday event in celebration of May the 4th. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toy Geeks. My name is Jay, and with me, as always, on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my freshly haircutted friend, John. John, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Hey, happy belated anniversary to you and Colleen.
Thank you. Yes, Colleen and I celebrated 11 years on Friday. Yes, the 29th. I don't know if I've said it publicly on this show for yours. Happy anniversary to you as well, because we maybe we did talk about it, but my birthday is your wedding anniversary, which is awesome.
Yep. And we're both close to the end of the month.
Exactly.
Yep.
But my anniversary gift from Colleen, I usually drink we both drink usually bourbon on Sunday nights, and she got me one of the, since it's a steel anniversary, she got me these like steel cubes. She got this Geek Dad Life tumbler a year or so ago, but isn't that cool?
Awesome? Is that the first time trying them?
It is. I'm a little worried because I kind of rely on the melt throughout the night. Water it down a little bit to make sure I make it through.
Right.
We'll see.
I poured mine a little heavy tonight with a lot of cubes, and I let it sit.
Oh my goodness. But the chat is hopping as always. Let's say hello. Can I even scroll back to the top here? Let's see. We got Doomed, Totally Rad, Adam Smedberg, Cobweb, Chinovo, Link, Doc O. When are we getting a Ghostbusters fan first? I know. Probably not till more of that movie, the next movie comes about. Michael Y. Gervais, or maybe when it's close to the pack. Maybe that's when we'll get another fan first. Ghostbusters, probably, right? Nelson A. Star Wars main topic. Listen, it's the big Star Wars holiday coming up. Map Room Gaming, Rogo, Aaron E. Nichols, Space Cowboy is in the house. I've got a really good feeling about this. It's usually bad feeling is anyway. Retro Action is here. The Kenner card back is dead. That could be one of our predictions today. John, Big Bay Robot, Raging Dino, Jason, Davey, Darth Maximus, Michael Milla is in the house. I accidentally jumped ahead. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Where did it go? Jason and Celia Scott D. Hung Wen is here. John Rhodes, Carlos, Brandon 3G, Lurch is here. You rang. Toy Connections, A. Troy, Casino Skunk, Toy Art, Rick Capabianco. Colleen is here, the aforementioned person I've been married to for 11 years as of this past Friday. Dolphin, Dartherian, Mike Giarlico, Mikey Dubs, Liquid Cucumber, Chris Esposito, Jack Knight, 16-bit Misfit, Walter Van Wico, Overman. Ryan Dole needs to be on the show. Love the show, y'all. Agreed. Always love having the Dole. A nice bit of Dole Whip. That's at Disneyland, right? I love the Dole Whip. Yep. Anyhow, Craig Tukis, Shiny Plastic People, Toy Stalker, Dale Robinson. I meant to go for so on and so on here. Alpha Magnus, Black Phoenix, Rogo, Soundwave, and a lot of doubles in here. Flash, Throwback Turtle K, Andy Silva, JT Country. We talk Lost at toy events. Oh, yes, JT, good to see you. Tidarium Hanger is here. GDL Yo, Grisham Pilot, J. Andrew, Evil Villain, and so many more. Thank you so much for hanging out here with us to talk toys. Talk a little bit of Star Wars predictions, which, we haven't done a ton of on this show, mainly because, Toy Geeks has existed within... John, when you say it's like the downfall of Star Wars toys or the descent into madness of Star Wars toys, it kind of feels like we're in the dark times.
It's so it's like a massive level of unsuredness.
Yes.
Where they keep saying their pipeline reveals might just be pipe dreams, I think, at this point. But yeah, absolutely. There is a dark time going on in the Star Wars toy universe.
Yeah.
Big time.
And I wonder how much of it is like perception versus reality. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, we've just I don't know if it's just the Rancor or the failure of the Rancor, but there's just still this, and that was, you know, a year, not a year ago, but the previous year, right? December, I think, is when it didn't make it.
Yeah,
Right?
December 14th, 15th.
Exactly. And so since then, it's felt weird. It's felt disconnected. You know, the Star Wars team at Hasbro feels weird and disconnected, like they don't even want to. And you know, the amount of crap they got out of that whole thing, like, I understand why they don't want to be a part of it, but or maybe it feels like they don't want to. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like it's been in this weird spot for a while now. And so, you know, with this announcement of this Fan First Wednesday event for Star Wars May the 4th, the question that I have is like, what's the over under this thing is actually good? John, what's your thoughts?
I think this is going to be the underwhelming event of the year.
Whoa!
It's way too close to Celebration. It's 3 weeks roughly from Celebration when this is going on, regardless of it being Star Wars Day. It's, you know, National Star Wars Day. But there's Celebration will be happening. San Diego is happening this year. So you got to imagine that the toy reveals, they kind of need to be stepped up a little bit. I think they need to be stepped up a little bit for San Diego this year.
Oh, agreed.
I think that's going to be more important than anything else for toy morale, kind of. And what could they show on Wednesday that we're not expecting, you know? Because I doubt anything from Obi-Wan is going to be shown. They're going to save that for Celebration. They kind of have to. What else can they show? I mean, is it going to be a pipeline reveals again, or renders of the reveals that they've already shown, or the pipeline reveals that they've already mentioned where we just get a headshot? Are we going to see digital renders of that? Yeah. I think that might be the highlight, and that's a low highlight.
Yeah, it's a really good point, right? And I think Ryan Dole has a good call out here. I hope they talk about packaging so the Q&A celebration isn't just about right? Like, I feel like that's true. Like, if they're going to drop the packaging change, it's going to happen this Wednesday. Right? Because wouldn't you rather have the ticked off, like all the fervor of the change in an event like this that isn't the main, you know, Star Wars fan experience, and then you wouldn't want to drop it at Comic-Con? Or do you wait? Okay, that's option number one. You drop the plastic removal from TVC, all the Star Wars stuff. It at some point now, or the next the Fan First. I don't know when D23 is, but I'm sorry, Celebration and then San Diego Comic-Con. Or do you just wait until after all those events have passed so you don't have to face the public? So, John, what do you think actually happens there?
Well, if it was any other brand, I would say do it prior to really anything. Do it, get it on off the table first. But this is Star Wars. we kind of know their track record for the team over there. They may just show figures and then just, you know, do a late in the year sort of Instagram photo dump. This is what the packaging looks like. See you next year.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
I just
oh damn.
Yeah, it would obviously be great for them to show it this Wednesday.
Flash. I think Hasbro's doing a great already reducing plastic waste. Their cardboard footprint is minimal based on how empty their shelves are.
Yep.
Includes the bones of the Bruce team. Oh, Nick.
Oh boy.
That's cardboard sandy for Patrick, better for the environment. Oh, right. Riley Bob, 70% repaints, 30% utter disappointments.
Yep.
Oh,
Might be
here
the
you
other
go,
way around.
Scott D telling you fully recyclable aluminum card backs with glass blister bubbles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't. If I agree. If the logical thing would be just to do it now, just get it out of the way.
Yep.
And then that way, hopefully, people have had enough time to process it, right? Anytime people face change with the stages of grief or whatever, right? It might be anger and then denial. And then, eventually you get to acceptance. So whenever you drop this, I would hope they would think they'd want their fan base to acceptance by that point. But here's the thing, like, and I'll fully admit, like us as toy collectors, we're not always the quickest and best to adapt to change.
No. We, us toy collectors, might just drop the line when a change happens like that.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see. Like, I've seen it in the comments. It's been back and forth on this. For me, Marvel Legends has had varying cards and designs and bubbles and stuff. But I'm an opener. So I think you are, John. I think most of my toy collecting friends are openers.
Yep.
And I wonder what's the actual mix of mock collectors versus openers. And my guess is, if I had to guess, just based on, and again, this is anecdotal because this is just like polling friends and maybe I just hang out with people that collect the way I collect, but most are openers. So I wonder how bad this hit's going to be. If the mock collectors are like, that's it, I'm out. But again, I totally get it. Like, if you've been collecting a certain way and you want to display it to see the figures, there's no point now if there's no plastic.
Right. Yeah, I'd like to see a poll of are you a mock collector, and if you are you going to continue purchasing, or are you just done because you can't see the figure?
Yeah,
because there's no window.
Well, I did do a poll for, will the fan first May the 4th event be awesome or disappointment? Should be no shocker. 26% of you said awesome, and 74% of you said disappointment. But let's put another poll out there. Let's put that poll that you just talked about, John.
Okay.
Are you an opener or a mocker?
Yeah, mocker. That's good.
Are you an opener or a mocker? And I'm not trying to mock the mock collectors, okay, with that. Opener, mocker.
Ryan Dole has a point. You got to smell the plastic. You got to crack it open and smell that.
Well, is that where the smell comes from? Is it the plastic bubble or the figure?
It's totally the figure. It's a mix of the paint, the mix of ABS and PVC plastic. It's all of it. It's like that new car smell. Like, it doesn't matter. Say you got a new seat.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. It's a combination of everything. That it's got to be all of it.
I'm a closer and a lover. I will mock you mockingly. I'm an opener, but safe packaging. I do save packaging. I like saving the card backs. I do like saving the card backs. But again, I don't save the plastic. I recycle that if I can. The problem there too is most of that plastic on the bubble side is usually non-recyclable, or at least some. I don't know. It's not always recyclable.
No, very little is.
Yeah. And actually, I think the card backs that have the plastic sealed to it, I don't think you can recycle it if the plastic is still adhered to the cardboard as well, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Opener perhaps certain figures mock. Absolutely, I do keep some mock. That's a good point. Toy art is like wine, a good sniff. Rather that you gotta let it breathe a little bit.
But I
notes of cinnamon.
I think this question is best for like the collectors, especially Marvel Legends. I think that's like the biggest example is if you are just a Marvel Legends collector, you buy every wave.
Mm-hmm.
Will you still continue once
Yeah.
you can't see what's in there?
Yeah, it's true. Yep. Let's see. It is 75 or 74 opener, 26% mocker. And I guess if you do a bit of both, which one do you lean more towards?
Yeah.
I guess Toy Guru has done a video, but I haven't watched it yet. Cabo says 20-30% mock collector, so Guru says. And we're seeing that in our own chat poll right now. 101 of you have voted. So it is a smaller sample size, but it seems to be lining up with that. There we go. Flash, the G.I. Joe classified plastic pieces are marked number 1. That's great. The plastic in the front of the Revelation figures or Masterverse figures is not recyclable. So when I break that down, I take those out, separate them, and then it's just a pain in the neck. Mm-hmm. Who even has the space to collect and display? That's another point. That's another really good point. Space danger is real, to coin the Toy Anxiety crew. You need to open Legends or you can't build that figure.
That's right. True.
Oh my God. Hold on, Captain. I told usual Mike, no boobla, no moolah. Bubble?
Bubbla. No bubbla, no moolah. That's what we call a water fountain up in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's right, bubbla.
A bubbla.
Maybe we can talk about it after dark, but I'm blanking on it. I'll talk about it after dark. But anyways, it was a really funny thing. I didn't know if you watched that baseball game or not. Anyways, just burn the plastic. Yeah, just burn it. It's fine.
Just bring it out in the backyard.
It's fine. I people and only 55 likes. So let's get those likes buttons going, people. Actually, I don't really have a like goal today. So if you all can think of something absurd for me to do, or maybe I think it's John's turn to do something absurd. Hashtag just saying. You did the Boba Fett helmet. That was like 10 years ago.
I know. I don't have anything like. We'll come up with something.
Yeah, exactly.
Think of something. Oh, today's the big Skeletor day.
Is it? What's today's big Skeletor? Oh, you're right. Hold on, I got it here. Good point. Just real quick, I've got this Super 7 Ultimate Skeletor. We're giving it away tonight on this show. At the very end of the show, all of our patrons will be entered on the Geek Dad Life Patreon, and one of y'all will win this $300 and some odd valued Ultimate Skeletor figure. So this is your last chance. This is it. If you haven't become a patron yet, it's only $5. Enter yourself in to win the Skeletor. Once you pay this $5 per day, you get this entire month of May to enjoy all the stuff that we offer on the Geek Dad Life Patreon. So give it, try it out. And then if you hate it, then cancel before you get charged again for the month of June.
Yeah.
And at least you entered yourself in to win this Killa Skeletor. Would that be correct?
We've all spent more than $5 on worse.
Exactly. So the Patreon link is in the description below. Definitely feel free to hit that. Rogo says, how do I join the Patreon? Look in the description. It's patreon.com/geekdadlife, but there's a link there. You can click on it and you just sign up. It's $5 and you can every single person will be entered to win. And I'll check it before. I think we had 115 patrons. I think they did the charge today. So a few of you, the charge didn't work or something like that. So if you want to make sure you're entered, hopefully you're watching this and you get re-ups. So that way you can be entered into the thing. Cave Barian Media. Star Wars was my main love as a kid. Now it's my Amber Heard, John. You got a damn Atunias back there? Oh, man. Anyway, it's 16-bit Misfit. Hashtag $5 dig bin. Exactly. It's $5.
Yep.
Try to win. But yes, exactly. Got a ton of patrons in a short amount, and thank you to all of our patrons. So much fun. Let's see. Is After Dark toy related? I'm a big fan of Screen Geeks fan myself. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy that, Scott D. Because I've also I haven't finished it yet, but I'm making a spin-off Geek Dad Life channel, which will all be TV and movie stuff, and Screen Geeks will get moved to that channel. So that way the YouTube algorithm doesn't keep like pooping on the screen, the movies, the Screen Geek stuff. But anyway, so that's coming up soon. Geek Dad Life 2, the sequel, will be coming out just for TV and movie geeky stuff. And this will be toy related, all toys on Geek Dad Life Prime. And then TV and film stuff will live on Geek Dad Life 2. And then Geek Dad Life 3, just me, I don't know.
Just life. You're just talking about life.
I don't know. Maybe that'll be gaming or something. But yeah, so unlike Toy Galaxy 2, where he kind of just spun off his toy stuff, Geek Dad Life will be there's still the toys, which is the main thing that people I think watch this channel, like the toy stuff. And then Geek Dad Life 2 will be TV and film related. So trailer reactions, TV show and movie reviews, and then Screen Geeks will live on that channel. At Geek Dad Life 2, Electric Boogaloo. Geek Dad Life 2, this time it's personable. GDL Multiverse of Geekiness. There you go. GDL 3 is just you two taking shots. Yeah, and Overman, the Discord. Yeah, the Discord is hopping on getting the Patreon. Okay, for $5 a month, you get GDL After Dark after every single Toy Geeks on Sunday. You get access to exclusive Discord. You get entered into the raffle every single month. This is the one we're doing today. You also get your name in the credits of every single episode of Geek Dad Life. So, really, a lot of good stuff. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Anyway, GDL to the quest for more money. If it was that easy, Space Cowboy, I would. I have that same Jurassic Park shirt. Did you get it at Target like 5 years ago? I think that's where I got it. Is it do I get free HBO with the $5? Well, maybe you can maybe we can share a user account.
Yeah, we can see how many until HBO kicks off the main user.
Get shut down real fast. Anyway, okay. The real Patreon is the friends you make along the way. All right, predictions, John. Okay, so let me at least share the poll. It's in the poll. We have 142 votes, and it's so even. It's a great place to end it. 75% are openers, 25% are mockers. So there you go.
Pretty good.
Oh, we just added Rogo. I'm a Patreon, my first Patreon ever. Boom. Welcome.
Enjoy.
I should have like a buzzer or something, but I don't have one. Anyway, I'll give you applause. Let me get 2 Patrons, then I can do this. Craig, you actually have to pay. There's no I tried tier. I tried. I'm sorry, Craig. Mike, there's always 2 GDLs, a master and an apprentice. Oh my god. Studio Hands just rewatched the Toy Guru Retro Blasting debate today. Was it nearly as rough as I remembered? Interesting. I have not watched it since both John and I lived it.
Nope. The first was good enough.
Yeah, so we flash our names up at the end of every video. My 1 second of it. Oh, get out of here, Toy Connections.
Got another patron.
Oh, boom! Did we? Where?
Austin.
Oh, there we go. You told me. I just joined. Boom, Austin. That's great. Nathaniel, look at that. I'm a new patron. Awesome. Don't patronize. Never mind. Great job. That's just an opinion, not a fact. Oh my god, it had a lot of the Office vibes. Oh, that's like the British Ricky Gervais Office, where it's a lot of awkward pauses. Anyway, sorry about the GDL Patreon is worth it. Just got the Discord server. Everyone is great in a super positive environment. Yes, exactly. It's just The Discord is like this chat. It's just keeps going on all week.
It's just it's an all hours chat. That's really it.
Pretty much.
And you'll see me. I'm the spammer.
This is a great take, Studiehenge. Twigger, Rancho Black Bay. Jay and John were so shell shocked looking during the whole thing, like mom and dad were fighting. That's a really accurate.
Yep.
Speaker of the loss, this is a great prediction here. My prediction for Wednesday: Patrick watches everyone else from a corner in the room, wondering when he can show his face again.
My prediction is he won't even be mentioned or seen.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I feel bad. He's, I'm sure he's a good, nice guy. It's tough. Star Wars fans are tough. Let's see, Jay, you're going to talk about the new Snake Mountain 399 in the upcoming video. That I saw there was the Lego one. Is that the one?
Yeah, the Mega Constructs one.
Yeah. I did see that. Is it $400 though?
Probably, because I think the Gray Skull was like $350.
Maybe we could. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But we're making. Have you seen my Rancor shirts for celebration?
Oh,
comics, Patrick.
Are you making any extras for others?
Yeah,
I'd like to get one of those.
Yeah, where can we sign up? Is that yes? Have some. I think it's added some tiers to their Patreon. Can that be a tier level? Can we get that? Yes, have some. Jurassic Dave, we don't talk about Patrick. No. I'm a big fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda, big fan of that soundtrack. But kids just play that soundtrack again before they're going to bed tonight. Rogo, is After Dark just Ryan Dole saying the F word after every sentence? Can't wait to start watching. A lot of people after Ryan Dole's guest appearance this past Thursday on Toy Geeks, we're like, when's he coming on After Dark? We want to free Dole to be, but again, toy anxiety can swear to their heart's content.
Right.
So, that is where you can enjoy that Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we should get Dole on the After Dark. That was like one of my original goals, just like send the link out to our Toy Tuber friends and who wants to join. Mm-hmm. We can make a bunch. Yes, have some tier level. Hashtag free Dole.
He almost turned the regular show into an After Dark.
It did. Yeah, Hatter too. We need Mad Hatter on After Dark. Free the Hatter. But again, you can go watch his channel.
Yeah.
You get part of the charm. It's part of the charm.
Man, he just put up one of those other the Happy Reviewer videos.
Oh, I know. Oh,
it's so good.
So good. Yeah, exactly. There you go. See free Dole every Tuesday. I'm excited. Dole 2. Let's see. Yeah, remind me to gel my hair if I end up on camera for After. There you go. Ken. All right. I did want to read this from the Patreon Discord. It's from Allison Troy. And actually, let me see if I'll pull it up here real quick. So you all can see what the Discord is like. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But Alan Troy, who's one of our patrons, posted in there. I thought it was a really good job, basically predicting what was going to happen. So I want to put that up first before we have our actual predictions. So let me share screen. Here we go. Boom. All right. So her first, I thought was really funny. They totally give inept bad weekend dad vibes. Like, please stop crying. Please stop crying, Daddy. I'm trying to eat my chicken McNuggets and play with all these toys you bought me to make up for how little you're around. It's okay. Stepdad is there for the important stuff, and you're here to ruin my McNugget experience. That was the first thing. That was hilarious. But this next one here, so this was the actual prediction, which I think is the most accurate one, I would say. Troop Builders, an overpriced diorama piece masquerading as a playset that requires 2 to 3 pieces to make proper complete scene. 3 to 5 real face repaints of VC figures that are ridiculously overpriced. 2 Kid Bash new figures with no new parts, and VC Medical Frigate Luke and Leia, as well as 2 characters from Mando, and what hints at things that come from Kenobi. Some of there's me recreating or reaching for the least likely thing to get a core character shelf, i.e. the frigate figures. But those I actually love. What do you think about those predictions? I think they are pretty darn spot on.
Yeah, you're really choppy.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, here could you even read that?
You sounded very auto-tuned.
Dang it! Sorry. Anyways, in short, maybe I'm just trying to do 2 streams at the same time. I apologize for that. But anyway, let me just read it. Am I back now? Or am I still choppy?
It's sort of in and out. It's not like constant.
I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Has been really spotty. I mean, let me see. If I shut off the Wi-Fi, we'll just go to my hardline connection, which it should. If I disappear, just to go solo for a second.
All right. Yeah, you're fuzzy.
Am I still there?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Your audio seems okay right now. It's not like the auto-tune sound.
It's so weird. Connection's unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging. We had a really bad storm a second ago, so I don't know if maybe our Wi-Fi got jacked up because of that. That I don't know.
Am I clear to you?
Yeah, you sound great.
Is my picture clear?
Yeah, your picture's really clear to me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because if I'm still coming in pretty good for you and I'm going through
maybe
StreamYard.
The streaming thing. I've got 300 megabits down per second. Let's see if the upload, that's what you're coming to me. So let's see if the upload got jacked. Now my upload is 308 megabits per second. That's pretty solid. So hopefully it catches up. I don't know. Grab your wife's I wouldn't doubt.
Because we talked about the debate.
We did. Let me jump back in. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Geek No Kids Life. I'm your host, John. No kids here. But let's see what's going on in the chat. Let this be a lesson, kids. Don't lower your internet package to have more toy haul cash. Well, sometimes you need to, because we got all these pre-orders that are just out there. Don't know what's going on. Pet parents unite. Yep, exactly. A show you can relate to. That's right. Geek No Kids Life. Make fun of Jay while I can? No, Ralph. No. Let me get some. Andy, I think the problem with the Red Sox is morale in the clubhouse, because not knowing what's going to go on with Devers, it's, I think anytime that any of the great players are sort of struggling in whatever contract move they might have, I think it ruins the morale in the clubhouse. And we need Ortiz to go in there and scream at him and get the morale back up.
Now John's video. How's my video? Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look perfect again.
Okay, all right. I don't know what happened. I turned off the computer, restarted it. I asked Colleen to not stream anything if she was streaming something.
No, I'm lagging now.
All right. Well, we have fiber to the house and neck your Orbeez and stuff.
Do you want me to drop out?
Sure, if you want to. But you looked really good to me.
Oh, okay. I'm just going by what everybody says.
Yeah. Maybe it's I don't know what the issue is.
I don't know. I'll wait. If anybody starts complaining, let me know to leave and come back.
All right, John. Final predictions.
Okay.
And first Monday. I'm with you. I feel like maybe they don't really have anything to show, but
yeah. I think you had mentioned it in the Discord chat.
Mm-hmm.
The already the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
That is, it's crazy to say 20 years. But I think anything that they could reveal, maybe like a Black Series, Blue Card Saga
Mm-hmm.
styles, what they did with Phantom Menace, Power of the Force 2. I almost think that might be expected.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
Like a Blue Card Padme, Anakin,
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan, and maybe just something like out of left field, like a Genosian warrior or something.
Oh,
Because
God.
has that been done in Black Series?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Attack of the Clones is pretty underrepresented, but for Star Wars, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah. And the figures weren't. I mean, the sculpts were actually pretty good for those Blue Card figures,
Mhm.
but the action features and like the pre-posed action stance kind
Mhm.
of kind of hurt that line.
Yep.
But the sculpts were actually pretty decent on all those figures.
Yep.
That and the other thing I was thinking of is the Nexu. Do you remember that cat from the arena battle? Because there was the Reek, the
Oh, yes.
Nexu,
Yes. Yep.
and the Reek, Nexu, and Acklay. Acklay was the
Mhm.
creature, that spider creature with the 6 legs.
Yep.
But I think for something small, would a good Attack of the Clones piece would be that Nexu
Mhm.
creature.
Return of Comm Chips.
Oh man.
Uh, yeah, people are wondering, okay, would there be a HasLab? But do they do a Book of Boba Fett HasLab Rancor? Do they dare try to get back to it again?
I really doubt it.
Right?
I think that left a really bad taste in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody even says the word rancor over there right now.
It's a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting for sure. Let's see. I predict they'll have annoying fans in the chat bringing the hate. Just a hunch. That's a really good point. They may just turn off the comments, to be honest. If I was them, I don't know. Even just reading these comments. Let's see what we got here. We've got you have a lot of explaining to do. Hashtag has been like not very nice. Why can't I scroll down? I was looking at them earlier. They were not very nice comments. But anyway, I get people are ticked. I do get it. But I feel like we could be nicer for sure. WTF? It's Juan. A HasLab clone ATTE Walker would be cool. Let's see. Have you seen my Rancor shirt now available? Boom. There you go. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Look at that speed. Retroaction. You'll be fired from Hasbro if you pitch a Rancor.
Yeah, I feel bad for that new guy that walks in with his brand new idea.
Any new person going into Hasbro is like that meme from the community episode where they have the multi universes with the die rolls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Troy comes in with the pizza and like it's just on fire and like all this stuff went down. And yeah, so somebody needs to make the meme of Troy coming in as the new Hasbro employee into the Star Wars team. Anyway, too funny. Yeah, so I have event title Rancor Encore. There you go, Gray Fox. This is the darkest timeline for them, indeed. God, please, like, this is what's so frustrating about Star Wars is for Star Wars collectors. It takes years for us to get stuff. When are we getting the Mando N1 Naboo fighter?
Yeah, because that Naboo fighter skyrocketed. The episode 1 Naboo fighter skyrocketed when that thing was like $1. You could not give that away, even sealed. I had a bin of them that I threw away because they were either missing the cockpit canopy
Yeah.
or the tail, because the tail was removable. And I think I kept 3 of them that were, like, in the better condition. One had a canopy and the tail, and then one just had the tail.
Mm-hmm.
And and this was just, like, I don't know, 5 months ago, like,
Yeah.
when that really hit hard.
Yeah.
The one with no canopy, no tail, sold for, like, $48, and then the other
Wow.
2 went, like, 80-90 bucks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible, and the thing is, like, they don't need to make that a HasLab,
No.
because it's no bigger than that, like, the
Yep.
vintage collection,
It's small.
X-Wing. Yeah.
It's small. If they HasLab it, that there'll just be more, Toy Anxiety has some nice sad comments for Tuesday
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
A Tiger Force Rancor. We'll talk about the Joes a little bit later for sure. Yeah, Mando Naboo fighter, but it's mission fleet. uh yeah, there you go, Darth Vader. No, we HasLab that, and then it's gonna get destroyed in the show.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be a HasLab. It should just be a regular release, just because it's not a very big vehicle.
No. Nope.
We have Matt Hatter in the house. Hey, all, this is Brancor. Has nothing to do with that other thing. Comes with bones. Exactly, agreed. Don't HasLab it, just make it. Please. Please. Please.
Hasbro just needs to put toys on the shelf. That's it.
And again, what's so frustrating, and I made that as like the main topic for After Dark, because we'll just talk about like what the heck's going on with Star Wars toys.
Mhm.
But it's just so frustrating when I'm looking at new Thor figures for the new Thor movie, new Doctor Strange figures.
Yep.
It's Doctor Strange coming out next week. And that's Hasbro. So like and maybe just, I know it's a Lucasfilm thing, and we've been talking about this for a while now, but it's just like, can they just go to Lucasfilm and say, you're killing the land?
Right.
Because why can't we just get the dang things when they show up in the movies or whatever? It's just so frustrating.
They're getting the Marvel out before the property is there, before the media is out. It's on the shelves. Then you get Star Wars. It's on the shelves 2 years after it's been blown up.
Yeah. We finally got Muddy Mando 2 years later.
It's ridiculous.
Yep. It's so frustrating. Yeah, it's a sad day when you have more Power Rangers than Star Wars.
Maybe Hasbro just says, well, they got 40 years of Star Wars to go by if they want to buy some.
Legend in Star Wars toy collecting is also in the chat tonight. Yakface.com is here. Thor and Strange movies were both delayed. That's true. But they weren't delayed 2 years. Were they? Maybe they were. I don't know.
No, but I mean, most products are in development 6 months prior to release.
True. But I mean, even if you just look at, I don't know, like there's just the ever since episode 1, there was that new figures on the shelves related to the movie and the vehicles related to the movie. Like there's just, or even Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park comes out and there's all these new figures for the new movie, as well as stuff from the other Jurassic Park movies. But there's just this element of buying the toys, like you see the thing, you're like, oh, I love toys of that thing, and it just feels like Star Wars more and more and more is like, here's this one, like 4 random characters over the course of the past 50 years of this thing, and you'll get the one you really want like 5 years after the fact.
Well, maybe the current Star Wars Hasbro, the current Star Wars team thinks, well, in 1977 they released movies with no toys, and it really worked. Let's do that again.
Yep. Let's see. Chaz Agru also, maybe they can brag about how many factories. Oh my gosh, terrible, Chaz, terrible. Terrible. But yeah, that's true. China did shut down again. That also delays things. That's true. They've had a resurgence of COVID. Please, dear God, don't bring that here. But yes, everyone's favorite Muddy Manna, the one you've been waiting for. Yeah, Muddy Mannas. They're all overpriced now. That's the Hasbro approach these days.
Yeah.
Let's see. Left Ghost, do you think McFarlane licensed the superpower and Kenner logos from Hasbro? Collect them all. Well, I think DC owns superpowers, right? And then they probably won't be able to get Kenner, I would think.
Yeah, I'd be real. I don't know.
Superpowers was a TV show. It was a comic book series.
Yeah, I think the Superpowers logo I think is locked up for McFarlane to use. The Kenner logo, I don't know. Because it's essentially a defunct brand. Like, is there because it's not the brand that made the product. Now it's just a logo.
Yep, exactly. Right. Because Mattel made Superpowers figures, and they did not have the Kenner logo on them, if I'm remembering correctly. So my guess is, and again, we talked about this in detail with Ryan Dole this past Thursday, but whatever that we release, it'll hopefully have the same card backs. It just won't have the Kenner logo on it. Or did it have the Kenner logo? I don't think it had the Kenner logo. I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. I have a Superman right over here. I should have grabbed it. I have a carded Superman here.
Let's see here. Yep, it had Mattel there on the bottom. So,
no Kenner on the back or anything.
It has Mattel on the front, Mattel on the back. So no Kenner to be seen. But again, it's the same superpowers, so same everything. So my guess is DC owns everything. They just won't be able to put the Kenner logo on it.
Maybe McFarlane will do like an homage of his own name inside the Kenner logo.
Yeah, because the font, you can't copyright the font, right? Or whatever.
Right.
Maybe you can if it's exact, but you can. I mean, again, the Toy Geeks logo is a homage to the Kenner font on the Geeks. So as long as you're like close but not exact, you're fine. At least Hasbro hasn't tried to sue us yet, or Mattel for using. But again, we use it our own unique proprietary red. All the colors in the GDL canon are proprietary. I paid a very good artist to render all of these things to avoid said copyright infringements. Superpower is going to look super cool. Going to have a super cool spikes. Yes, DC owns Superpowers. There you go. And what are the possibilities of McFarlane buying Mattel? Well, again, that was a bit of news. Mattel was shopping itself around for buyouts, which was interesting, to say the least.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No
way. They've done that before. They've done that like every 5 years since forever.
Yeah. Cobweb, any thoughts on Motu Revelation Season 2 in development? Yeah, it was kind of confirmed with some tweets by Griffin Newman as well as Mark Hamill. Should be exciting. Maybe one of the early topics that we talk about on Geek Dad Life 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's ready to ramp up. Oh no, Black Phoenix can't get to the live chat. Thanks, you two. I'm sorry, Black Phoenix. Just tech tonight. It's just going crazy. Talk about the Hordak cast teases. Did I tease? Anyway, I feel like I know who our good friend wanted to play Hordak. I don't know if they actually got that person or not, or people.
I don't know what the possibility was.
It's a good. It's I don't know. I thought it was a good choice. So if our friend got his way, I think it's a really good choice. But we'll see. As our good friend would say, put a pin in it, and then we'll talk about it when it's for real. It's GDL2 Electric Boogaloo. The channel's already live. I don't know if you can search for it or find it because I haven't posted a video to it yet, but it's there. It exists. If you're really good at sleuthing, you can find it. Boogaloo, I'll be there. I'm not gonna. It's not my information to give. I'll tell John right after this, but that's different. Oh my god. Yeah, new Ghostbusters. If you haven't, Sony confirmed at CinemaCon or something that another Ghostbusters is in development. But again, like, there's been Ghostbusters movies like greenlit for what, 30 years, so it's
yeah.
But again, the Afterlife did well, so we assume they're going to do a second one. Just hopefully it happens.
Yeah, because it seems like up until Afterlife went into production, there was always a Ghostbusters movie in development.
Mm-hmm.
There's thousands of movies in development.
Let me see. Maybe I can put. No, I don't even know if I can do that. I can try to put the Geek Dad Life 2 Electric Boogaloo in Ghostbusters Studios in development for. Oh, I know, and Olivia Wilde got served. Oh, it's super awkward. I feel so bad. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Oof. I'm sure he didn't mean it to be that way. They're probably like, she's gonna be there in public, so we know we can serve her there.
Yeah, he was upset of the way that they did it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which, he's not gonna be like, gotcha,
Did Dan Aykroyd announce his divorce at cinema? I don't know.
Yeah, he asked her up on stage.
Oh my god. Let's see if I can.
Oh yeah, another Batman got confirmed. The Batman.
Wait, who though? Oh, the Batman. Yes.
Yeah. The what's his name?
I just want to make sure Ezra Miller doesn't ruin our Michael Keaton rebirth, right?
Yeah.
It's killing me. Just stay out of trouble. Just long enough for the damn.
Yeah. Can't you let us have this?
Yes. Like, can you just avoid getting canceled long enough so that this movie can come out? Damn it. We've been waiting for this for so long.
Yeah. And I think that's the only reason Warner Brothers hasn't said something about it. Is because they know, like, Michael Keaton will be the reason to see this.
Yep.
That they don't want to be like, well, we might not put it out there. Maybe we'll put Michael Keaton in Mr. Mom 2 or something.
Anyway, not to make light of whatever he's done. I don't mean that, but it's just like, just stay out of trouble, man. Just stay out of trouble. Tournament of the Kingdom Come Flash constantly vibrating, can't see his face. Just give us. That's how I always wanted it. Was an older Keaton. Dark Knight Returns is perfect. I think we've all wanted that. I think that was like one of the earlier things of bringing him back.
Or Batman Beyond and have him be.
Yeah. Oh, Batman Beyond.
Or just Bruce Wayne. He's Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mr. Mom, man, that's a callback. I loved Mr.
I
Mom.
love Mr. Mom.
I haven't seen it in a minute, but I love that movie.
I watched it like 6 months ago.
Oh, really? It's on. It's probably HBO Max or something, isn't it?
It was on. I think it might have been HBO Max. Yeah.
I think it is on there. I need to watch. I'll go watch with the boys. Maybe they're not old enough yet. But I remember watching it with my dad. I love that movie. Anywho. All right, John, a couple other bits of toy news. Actually, make sure I can add this to the channel. But anyway, let's see what else. Oh, the Mattel 3-pack for Motu, which I think for us Masters of the Universe fans, I think it'll make us pretty happy. Because we were worried. One, I think we're excited to get these Sunman figures into the Motu Origins fold. But we're worried that we don't want maybe necessarily those spots to be taken up of main vintage figures that we still want to see in Motu Origins. Well, it looks like we're getting a Rulers of the Sun 3-pack, which could get a lot of those, Sunman characters to people without having to take up a slot of a wave of Motu figures. John, thoughts here on this Rulers of the Sun 3-pack?
It's a great idea. Like you said, we had talked about the Rulers of the Sun taking up regular wave slots that could go to other figures. But the only thing is Pigman is an army builder.
Mhm.
He's the one that I do hope would get a regular release
That's fair.
because, I do want to get a few of him
Mhm.
and I don't want to have to buy
You don't want you
3 packs for
don't
Digitino and it's Digitino and Sumo, right?
yes. Yep. So
Um,
you don't want 7 Digitinos.
right. I mean, if they gave like multiple accessories and maybe a different head sculpt, I'd make do with 7 Digitinos. But I was really hoping for regular carded Pigman, just like the Horde Troopers. We got the Horde Troopers in
Mhm.
the Horde pack, and then we're getting them regular carded in the original color.
Mhm.
But yep, I'd really like a few Pigmen.
Yeah, I would assume maybe they'll sell that one individually. Um, um, but yeah, let's see, Space Cowboy. It's not so much they're taking up slots for other characters since they're not making the Snake Man or Princess of Power lines. True, but there's still vintage figures they're still gonna get to, and they are doing them. So it's not like they're not doing them. I think it's
Mhm.
just again, there's this it's a toy anxiety. It just call it what is a toy anxiety that this line will end before they get to all of the vintage figures. And it's a good call out because we don't have any Snake Men yet, and we've only had one Princess of Power figure.
Mhm.
So they got a lot of again. I'm going to be completely thankful about everything they've done. We've gotten so many great figures, vehicles, gray skulls. Like the line has gone above and beyond. I think, John, what you and I could have imagined it could be. A couple of
Mhm.
years into this thing. That being said, I think it's just there's that anxiety that, and the toy gurus of the world saying the line's going to end tomorrow. So there's just this anxiety that we won't get all the figures we want before it ends.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm still expecting Snake Men. I have no fears that we won't get any Snake Men.
Mhm.
Um the She-Ra stuff, I don't know how much focus they'll put into that,
Yeah.
only because could they sell that many other She-Ra characters in Origins and Revelation? Or not Revelation, but the Masterverse?
Mhm. Mm.
Only because, you know, I mean, personally, I really don't collect She-Ra figures. Like I bought the
Yeah.
Origin She-Ra
Yeah.
because, she kind of goes with the line.
Yeah.
But like I'm not going to go out and hunt down Glimmer and Angela and Peekaboo and the
That's
rest.
that's fair. It's I know there's the pop fans out there, but
Mhm.
is there enough of them to kind of keep it going as strong as maybe it is so far? And that's a fair question. I think it's if they're just doing 1 or 2 here and there, I think it's fine, right? Or
Yeah.
again, maybe they just do like a 3-pack or a 5-pack or something that gets you a bunch of the essential characters pretty quick.
Mhm.
Renders FX, Rio Blast, and King Hiss are I'm still hoping for. That's great. Um, Chris says, I think Toyger reads too much in the reused parts. In 2022, companies are going to reuse parts whenever possible, even on a very successful toy line. Agreed. Agree. I mean, it's part of what makes the line so viable is it's
Mhm.
one of the most reused buck style toys out there. Um, but yeah, Flocked Moss Man, Extendar, would Pop Actor totally agree. Would love if they dug into Remco figures, 100%.
Mhm.
Access Darn just wanted the pig. Maybe we'll get solo ones of those because I do agree. You don't necessarily want a whole bunch of Digitinos if you want, quite a few of the pigmen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Maybe they'll do like a 3-pack of Pigmen for Mattel Creations or something.
there you go. Yeah. Again, all depends on how they leverage the Mattel Creations thing.
Mhm.
Um,
Instead of putting up more weird, crazy painted Skeletors.
Speaking of weird painted Skeletors, is it still up? Like they didn't sell out, or at least I was talking to my friend Caesar. He kept debating on getting it, because it was still available. It is still available for $400. Oh no, it sold out. Okay.
Oh, good. Good. I'm happy that they sold out.
Well, I was kind of like, because it was up there for a little while, and I was like, should I get this just so I can make the video? Why did I spend $400 on this? And then I could give it away as like this next month's Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
But thank God I don't have to.
I wish they would just do jumbo size regular Skeletor.
It kind of is. I think that was my buddy Caesar because he loves Skeletors. He always buys Skeletors. But they've already done, like, they did that big Skeletor with the different plastic parts and stuff. Like,
yep.
It kind of had a few. It's not that different. He has his little face thing. It's just it doesn't.
Yeah, if the face wasn't that drippy paint, he would look just like those test shot jumbo figures.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Here, Crash. No, that was Colin. I don't know if she'd pick up like that. The living room is literally above here, so I can usually hear if she wrestles or anything like that. She's watching TV up there, I think, or something. Tax deduction if you bought it. Yeah, but there's just not enough. There's not enough revenue coming in for it to be a viable tax deduction. The Patreon just started. I think the first payout is like May 5th, so I haven't gotten any of that money yet. Again, thank you so much. It's incredible. John, what are you gonna spend your Patreon money? Your cut of the Patreon money? What are you gonna get?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't.
Got to get it first, right?
It's got to get it first. Don't want to spend what I don't have.
Exactly same. I don't have money yet. Charlie Weaver, the desk is going. The desk is going. I need a new desk.
Is that what the crash was? Did it fall on your lap?
No. The whole thing, like everything for this, like the mic, the cameras, is all on this desk. So whenever this desk breaks, it will be a disaster.
Oh, you know what I'm. Now that you say that, you know what I am going to get?
What?
Some new shelves.
Ooh, nice.
To organize all my Batman figures because it's getting ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's like that thing that just doesn't end.
Mm-hmm. I know. Like the new desk, I'm going to redo all these shelves. Like I have so much stuff that needs to get done, mainly because this Gargoyles collection that I've been amassing is getting to the point where, I can't do too much more until I get this redesign underway here in the toy room.
Mm-hmm.
Which needs to happen. Pop Actor looks like a vintage Skeletor from the 80s that got deteriorated in time with a bad paint job. Again, I kind of like it. It's cool in the black lighting and stuff like that. But yeah. Just make sure you're wearing pants whenever your desk breaks so that our toy actually working. I always wear pants or some shorts or something. No Donald Duck or Porky Pigging it. There you go. Patreon exclusive test the desk strength. Dolphin, I'm a Patreon. Beautiful. There you go. Well, listen, this is it's right here for the taking.
Coming up soon.
This is a much cooler Skeletor to go to one of our patrons today. Anyway, so again, yeah, it's cool. Just hopefully they get tomorrow. Actually, we didn't even talk about it, but Neil Adams passing away. Rest in peace, Neil Adams. That's that was a tough loss this past week. My favorite memory of him is with you when we were at what was it? Durham Comic-Con or whatever.
Yeah, it was Durham Comic-Con. Yep.
Yeah, and you wanted to get you commissioned him to make a Batman.
Yeah, a sketch
portrait. Yeah.
Yep. Good
legend.
Times.
A legend. It's we're losing a lot of this generation of great, or his generation of great artists, and it's tough.
Yeah, he was sort of like one of the last like legendary names for that generation that like really changed things. Unreal. Yep. But it's we're in for like a major. Yep. I mean, it's odd. It's terrible to say, but there's going to be like nothing but names over and over again now of people that were losing.
I know. Yep. It's time, man. It sucks. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Yeah, just again, so accessible. Like I think Solomon Durham, which is not, it wasn't a very big show. It's not that big. And then I think I was at San Diego Comic-Con the next week, and of course he's there too. Like, so like well-traveled, well-connected. So many people have stories of interacting with him. And yeah, so just a shame to lose him. Such a titan in the comic books world. Ariel TMNT, you got a message from your new YouTube channel, my friend. Unpunched, check it out on YouTube. I think I talked about it on After Dark last week, but he has a new series. I think it's opening cringe or toy cringe. But basically opening up rare vintage toys and basically a set of the Universal Monster TMNT figures and just ripping them open. Incredible content. It is in Spanish, and I could understand what was going on. It's the Toy Geek is a universal language. So still absolutely a great channel that everyone should check out. If you love his collection on Instagram, you're gonna love his YouTube channel. Yeah. Unpunched, check it out. Hey now, Durham cosplayers, there's dozens of us. Dozens. Thank you, Ariel. Ripping cringe. Oh my god, but it's so compelling.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Isn't it so compelling? I was just like, oh my gosh.
It feels good to watch somebody else do it.
Always search Unpunched. I think it's Unpunched. Yeah, let me pull up my window real quick. I'll show you all right now how to do it. I don't know what YouTube account's hooked up to here, so hopefully it's easy to find. Unpunched. There it is. Boom. So it's just like, yeah, Audio TMNT Unpunched. Give me a old subscribe and the bell icon. All. And is it this? Where is it? Yeah, Ripping Cringe. It's incredible. But check it out.
And those figures are now loose and mint.
Super loose. I won't even show it. But anyways, just go check it out. It's insane.
But you know what? They were doing exactly what those figures were made for.
Exactly.
Open them up and play them.
Honestly, as an opener, I'm so thankful for those figures to be free.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't do it myself. But anyways, yeah, definitely give it a subscribe. Great stuff.
And if you want to see some other incredible toys, check out his Instagram.
Oh, Instagram is insane. Insane collector. Just and I met him at PowerCon. He was featured in my PowerCon video. Really nice guy. But anyway. Let's see. Greg jumped on the chat to say Neil Adams also did art for the Mego DC, I think. John, is that correct? I don't know.
I think so. I mean, I'm trying to remember the art. It would definitely make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, good question here, Toy Art. How does the plastic smell after that long? My guess is not great. But I don't know. Listen, I'll do my own. Again, it's not the figures I'm aware are nowhere near worth those, as well as the cards are kind of not the best condition. But I've been slowly amassing a mock gargoyles collection for myself, for the Kenner Gargoyles video that I want to do. And the first video will be just ripping open all of those mint on card figures. But again, those figures are a lot cheaper per figure. And not a single card is that great. There's only one that'll be in my pick of the week that I'm kind of bummed I have to open because the box is actually pretty nice, but still not perfect. Anyways, smells like your basement or ag. That's a good point. Very good. All right, John. Oh, one last thing real quick. G.I. Joe, Real American Heroes, kind of old news at this point, but we still got to talk about it.
Yep.
Had some reveals. A lot of people criticizing the quantity of repaints. But John, what was your thoughts on the reveals from Hasbro?
Yeah, I'm disappointed with the repaints.
Mm-hmm.
I'm disappointed again. I'm beating this drum hard with no O-ring news.
I
And
know.
and the thing is when they opened the show, right? And they're
Mm-hmm.
all three are sitting at the desk, and behind them is all 3 3/4 inch figures,
Mm-hmm.
except for one thing. There was a Spy Troops go-kart vehicle that I don't remember for the 12-inch Spy Troops figures. Everything else behind them is all 3 3/4 inch. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, they got it set up. We're going to get some new O-ring figures, and they just talk about classified. And I'm like, you guys are liars. There's nothing but 3 3/4 inch up there behind you.
Well, I think the news was they're going to do a soft relaunch of O-rings.
Ugh, very soft.
Well, to which I said, I was like, don't you have to have actually launch something hard before you can do a soft relaunch? They haven't really launched it yet.
Right.
But whatever.
But otherwise, the everything that we've seen already, like the Tiger Force bazooka looks good. Everything looks good.
It does.
The Tiger Force Duke looks awesome with the Ram cycle.
I was excited about that, even though again it's a repaint on multiple levels. But I think I've said it before. The Tiger Force Duke was my Duke. That was like, and not just my Duke, but in my toy adventures, he was like the leader of all the good guys on my team. Everybody else ever do that where he's, I had Turtles, Ghostbusters, Batman, but like my Tiger Force Duke was the leader of my action good guy team.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it's a repaint, I was really excited for this one, but I also understand maybe he's getting frustrated that it's just that many repaints.
Yeah, but everything else looks good. Storm Shadow looks good.
Storm Shadow looks better than the other release, so I'd prefer that one anyway.
Yeah. That Zartan looks good. I'm probably gonna get him and take my other one out, just because I like that Zartan. And I hadn't gotten the first Snake Eyes Timber set. I don't really know if I'm gonna get this one either.
I think if I see it in the wild, I might, because again, I like this look. I didn't get the other one with Timber, so that'd be a good one to get. Again, some of these I don't know what I'll do. But Sergeant Slaughter, big announcement, especially because he's lended his likeness to other toy lines, right? Like the Action Force toy lines. One he also has that Mattel one. Also, I did not pre-order any of these because Target pre-orders are the worst. So I'll just find them when they show up in Target, maybe.
Yep.
If that happens. But the Sergeant Slaughter figure looks great. I'm kind of pumped for that, and for those that want to get him. Also, that was cool. I think Bobby Valla, like he kind of just said it was a great thing to get the figures, so it didn't seem like any bad blood on that. So I think that's really good as well.
Yeah.
Like you can never have enough good Sergeant Slaughter figures, right? So I think it's cool. So I think people bought that one being frustrated. Other than that, you can just have a bunch of cool Sergeant Slaughter figures. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, we had them. The LJN wrestler, got him for the vintage stuff. You got a couple of GI Joe versions.
Yep.
Same deal. Getting Sergeant Slaughter isn't just GI Joe. He's a personality. It's like Mr. T. If Mr. T decided to, get a GI Joe figure back in the day, that'd be fine. Even though he was in the A Team.
Yep.
And in Rocky, doesn't matter. He's a personality, just like Sergeant Slaughter.
Just wait till Super 7 makes his heart on. Val loses mine. I thought he seemed. I saw his post. I think on Instagram or something. He seemed, like pretty positive about it. Let's see. Chris says the Valaverse Slaughter looks superior in terms of articulation and paint apps, especially version 2. There you go. Mad Hatter Vala fig is dope. Can confirm. So there you go. Let's see. I got the WWE Ultimate Sergeant Slaughter. I'll get this one too. That's in order. He's set up at our like crappy little toy show in Raleigh. He's visited that one before, or not, or one of the shows here at the fairgrounds. Like, Even like in the throes of the pandemic, he was at one. I was just like, is this the healthiest choice? But good for you, man. Good for you.
He likes to stay busy.
Yeah, exactly. But good for him. But yeah, so I did really like this Zorana. What did you think of her?
She looks great. I like the mullet. Like like how she's getting the mullet, and then the other sort of it's not a mohawk, but it's more of a, I don't know what you call it, like a pompadour or something. And that knife, how they kind of figured that out, that blade kind of heats up in her backpack, because the vintage figure, like the backpack, it's like, what does this even do? What is this?
Yep.
So I like how they got creative with that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. She looks great. She looks fantastic. But for me personally, I'm most excited about the the Tiger Force Duke. But that's just my own whatever. All right. Let's see. We got our next in line for the NECA Turtles. Bride of Frankenstein. They couldn't fix their knees for this one.
Out of any figure of April, this probably is the most appropriate, because she's like pieced together, so it looks like those knees belong to someone else.
Bravo. No, you're right. I think it's true. I love they got Judith Hogue as like the likeness for it too. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that looks really good. It almost looks photoshopped, like they actually took a photo of her face and put it on there. It looks so good.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Excited for it. I still haven't found any of these in the wild yet. I know they came to my Target because a friend of the show, Jason, picked one up, and that's the one I looked at. I showed it on my Instagram. Seeing it in person, I thought it looked fantastic. But yeah. I would love to see him in the wild so I can make the poor choice to buy more toys I don't have space for.
Yeah, I have a feeling if I do see the Monster Turtles in person, I'll end up buying them, because now that I see them in more pictures, even though I'm staying away from the NECA Turtles, they look really good.
Once I saw in hand, and it was the Frankenstein Raph, it just looks so amazing. I was like, dang it. I'm going to end up buying this thing. I'm going to have to buy this thing. Anyway. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Let's see. Paid for a photo op with Sergeant, my friend, years ago, and he put his hands around his neck, and my friend put out a choke and still posing. Sergeant relaxed his hands. Love him. That's awesome. That's awesome. I did that once too. Who was the guy that played? I'm blanking on it now. But it's kind of a fun thing if you get a tough guy you're doing a picture with and get him like to pretend to punch you or choke you or whatever. Sure, get a lot of requests like that. All right, John. Anything else before? Oh, we gotta do our picks of the week. And then we'll do Stump John, and then we will raffle off this Skeletor. If you have not become a patron yet, this is your last, almost your last chance. Get it in now. Any patron, once I do the Wheel of Fortune here thing, at that point, we'll have a chance to win this Skeletor. So patreon.com/geekdeadlife, and link in description below. This is your last chance to win this Skeletor figure worth over $300. So you either need this Super 7 Ultimate Skeletor, or you could flip it and you would like triple or I don't know, quintuple your money for the year.
Either way, it's best $5 you spent.
Exactly.
In a long time.
Exactly. So link in the description below, and we'll go for there. Just in time for my Skeletor. There you go. There you go, all music. Okay. Picks of the week. John, do you have your pick of the week?
I do.
I do. Go first then?
Sure. Okay. I took a trip to Target this morning, which happens very rarely. So rarely. And I picked up the McFarlane Three Jokers Batgirl.
Ooh, very nice.
It's actually a pretty decent Batgirl. I missed the first one that came with that. I think it came with the Build a Batmobile. I think it was that series.
Yep.
It was pretty good. And it was on sale at Target for 13 whole dollars.
Woo! God.
This is why I need more Batman shelves. Because it's just doesn't
That
end.
one figure push you over.
That's because the last figure I bought is just teetering on the end of the shelf, waiting to fall off.
Let me see that figure up close. I made you full screen here. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. She's a good looking figure.
Trying to get it without the glare. I should have opened it. I'm an idiot.
But people buy female figures. It can happen. Just stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just bought this because Todd says I wouldn't.
Oh my god. Okay. Is my time. I'm trying to pull up the wheel of names real quick so I have that ready to go. Okay. I've gotten a ton of these figures this week. And this one is my favorite one. And this is the one that I am the most apprehensive to open up. But if you've been following the channel for a little while now, you know that I've pivoted from NECA gargoyles to Kenner gargoyles. I was so frustrated with the wing situation, but kind of really got back into watching gargoyles again. I was like, I need the toys. And so I bought a bunch of loose ones, but it's really hard to find nice ones. And the mock ones are still not that expensive, knock on wood. So I'm like, I'm just going to buy a bunch of I don't care how good the card is or not. I'm just going to open them. And there's one figure that's a later release figure that's harder to find, but I believe it is an essential character for your Gargoyles collection. It's kind of a funny name in modern terms. It wasn't that funny back then because I didn't know what that was, but I got the Hardwired Cold Stone.
Ooh.
Now, if you don't know this character, he's kind of and this spoiler alert, but a lot of the gargoyles got smashed in the 1,000 years before the main storyline. So most of them died. There's only so many gargoyles left. It's one of the premises of the show. And so in the first season, they kind of pieced together one of a couple different broken gargoyles and kind of reanimate the stone gargoyle. And one of them, that guy is Cold Stone. So it's really cool, compelling character. It's a really neat storyline. And it's kind of a hard to find pricey figure. So I paid a little bit more than all the other ones. I think I paid $50 for this one. And the card is really nice. So this one I'm kind of going to feel bad about opening up.
You wouldn't hold off until possibly finding a loose mint? No?
Because that's the problem is I can't find loose mint. They're loose, maybe complete, but even ones that look great on the Evil Bay, I get them in hand. There's dings and scuffs, and they just don't look that. I don't know why. I don't know, or the wing is broken, or the plastic is bent on them. Anyways, so Cold Stone Creamery, Cold Stone Sideboard Creamery. Give John a couple weeks to find. Yeah, if you can find one, John, let me know. But this is the nice.
When's my deadline?
I don't know. I need to find a castle. I need to find the castle. There's one in Europe right now that nobody buy it because I may try to buy it. Maybe, I don't know.
But I thought that one was incomplete. No,
there's one that's still in the box.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
He has the box. You're a JHS Pedals fan, but so that one I'm like, oh, I need that Patreon money to come in. Pull that one off. But I also need a desk, so I don't know if I can pull that off. But anyway, it's like the desk is still fine. The desk is holding together. That damn castle. Anyways, yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Those are our pickups of the week. We'll share the rest of our toy hauls on Geek Dad Life After Dark because I got a whole bunch of more gargoyles. Whole bunch of gargoyles to talk about. We need a goal, 147 likes. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's giving any good goals. Craig, that figure's ready to punch some ice cream. There you go. You got any more gargoyles castles back there? It's there. I keep checking. I'm like, should I put in an offer?
Oh, they got best offer?
They got a best offer on there.
Ooh. Titillating.
Ooh, just like, yeah, exactly. Ooh, do I? A couple times I got down to the keyboard. Nope. Nope.
Not even after having a couple too many drinks?
Nope. Yeah, maybe it'll happen on the After Dark show tonight. Oh my god. Anywho. All right. It's time to stump John. Let me get the pictures up here. Make sure we're ready to go. John, you redeemed yourself last week, right? I mean, it was a tour de force performance.
Yeah.
And holy crap, people, we've got a whole bunch of new patrons. I just looked in the email to pull up the Stump John. There's a lot more patrons. And just so you know, you'll all be in the next credits because I did not make a new credits reel for tonight. So if you you'll be in the credits of the next episode. So I hope that is okay. But tons of new patrons. So again, right after Stump John, we're gonna raffle this thing. So if you want your name in the running here, you will have to become a patron. This is your last chance. Last warning. All right. Are you ready, John?
I am. Let me turn off the chat.
Turn off the chat.
I'm good to go.
And here we go. It's that time again. It's time to test John and his knowledge of all things action figure accessories. Yes, he claims to be an expert in all toys, and honestly, he is. It's the favorite segment of every episode of Toy Geeks. Yes, it is Stump John. So everybody everywhere all around the world, let's say it together. It's time to Stump That John. These were submitted by Andrew, who has submitted a majority of the accessories. Win that Skeletor. Classic Geek. Hold on. Can you blast Skeletor in the face with spray paint first? I won't do that. Okay. Smash the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. We have 318 people here right now. Hit the like button. Play the Rocky song again. Yeah, I didn't get dinged. I played a real short snippet of it, and they didn't copyright strike me, so that's good. All right, John. Let me pull these up here. Now we had another submission from Jessica. I believe it was Jessica, but Jessica, but she didn't know what the names of the accessories were.
Like she didn't know what they go to?
She knew one. I knew a couple. We didn't know all of them. So maybe we'll say that for another time, just to have some fun. But it cannot. So if you want to submit your own accessories in for Stump John, you do have to know what the accessories are. So that way, we can verify. But again, if you don't know, that's fine too. We may just do it, if we have extra time or something like that.
Yeah. Or we can save them if we have no submissions.
That too. But you can submit your accessories to geekdadlife@gmail.com. Or if you just want to chat, just send it in there. Or Instagram, Geek Dad Life, whatever, any of them. And I looked. I don't think I can publish the Geek Dad Life 2 page yet until there's a video on it. So I'll have to make a video tomorrow or something. So that way we can do. Ralph and I are going to do a live stream on Doctor Strange this Sunday or next Saturday. So I got to make sure I do that in time. Anyway, okay, John, you ready? Here we go.
I am.
There's 3 accessories. So you have to at least get 2 to win.
Did you know these?
Did I know them?
Yep.
I'm
always curious if you know them.
I don't. Let me just look at them again real quick. I knew one of them.
Okay.
But you're much better at this than I am. You know this stuff way better than me. All right, stump the chat. Yeah. Here we go. Let me open it up. Share my screen. You know what I mean. This is the one I knew.
Okay. That's what you know, and I. I don't know that. I'm just gonna take a guess at the line.
Okay.
I won't know anything else. Is it from Hook?
No. But it is a 90s movie toy line.
Waterworld.
Damn. Okay. It is Waterworld.
Okay. I won't know any of the characters' names. Sorry, zombie.
uh so I'll give you like 40% of that one because I kind of gave you a hint. It wasn't a super hint, but yeah, Waterworld, Nord crossbow.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one.
Honestly, it just looks like a knockoff. I would guess. I don't remember what they were called. Just the bad guys from the A-Team.
Is that your final answer, or do you
Yep.
want to come back to
No, I wouldn't. That's my only guess.
your only guess?
Yep.
Okay, you are wrong, my friend.
Okay, what is it?
It is the Mego 1974 Planet of the Apes gun.
Yep, would never get it. Mego stuff is, I don't know a lot of it.
Really? I'm surprised you don't know more about Mego.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, it was before my time, and then I just don't buy it very often.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, but Mego Planet of the Apes is the answer. Again, I wouldn't have known either. Again, I'm pulling an Alex Trebek where I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't know Trebek. Get out of here. Oh, rest in peace. I shouldn't be speaking ill of the dead. Anyway, moving on.
This one always gets me too. This is just like that one last week or 2 weeks ago where I get them mixed up. I'm gonna say, and I think this is really just wrong. The Secrets of the Ninja.
Final answer?
Yep.
That is incorrect. It is the 1983 Dragon Riders of the Styx Dragon Man's Sword.
And that thing is tiny, if I remember correctly.
It looks tiny. It looks really small. Really small. It's a tough one. There's not really. Yeah, I thought Aladdin at first before I read
that sword has either been enlarged or shrunken 100 times and given to 100 different figures.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Andrew's being tough on you tonight.
Real tough. I'm surprised he didn't throw in a Dungeons and Dragons weapon too.
Well, people are saying now they know a weakness. Mego.
Yeah, Mego, Dungeons and Dragons. Those are really tough for me. See, I got all of them last week, not a single one this week.
I know. Well, you kind of got the water roll one. You kind of got that one. For what it's worth.
It's a bad one. It's a bad week.
All right. No, John, not your best showing, but it wasn't as bad as a couple weeks ago. And it's time now. I think it's time for us to raffle off this Motu Classics Ultimate Skeletor from Super 7. A lot of people are like, holy crap, Jay, why are you raffling that thing off? That's too valuable. But listen, I'm so thankful of all the patrons that we've gotten so far. It's only been a month in, and we well over 100 patrons. Let me see. Let me refresh this thing. And we've got 139 patrons. So thank you so much to all of you all. Hopefully everyone can come join us on the GDL After Dark right after this. We'll hang out some more, talk some more Star Wars and some more of our hauls and stuff like that. Hang out. It's a little bit more relaxed, right, John? The GDL After Dark is kind of a little bit more hanging out.
Yeah.
Shiz.
Relaxed.
We curse on that one.
Mm-hmm. Take your pants off.
No, pants are still in. Oh my gosh. Jay got enough patrons to buy stuff. Again, the Patreon doesn't pay out until the 5th of the month. So whatever is into this point, we'll get on the. I think that's what Colleen has told me. She's like, I was like, wait, I don't get that money now. She's like, no, Jay, it's the 5th. Like, oh, okay. Really use that money now.
Think they give me an advance?
Can I get some more of that money now? Wait, it's are required. So, yeah, it's true. That's true. All right, here we go. Let me let's one last chance. I'm gonna refresh it one more time and put all these people in here. So if you're gonna do it, get it in there. We've added 20 something patrons tonight. Just in time. Cinco de Mayo money. Yeah, there you go. I think we're seeing Doc Strange Multiverse of Madness on Cinco de Mayo. So I think we're seeing it Thursday. Cinco de Mayo is Thursday, isn't it? Anyway, all right. Let me plug and play here. I'm going to refresh one more time, see if anybody else joined. All right, nobody else joined, so this is it. I'm going to download the CSV and pull in all of the members. And I will not show that on screen because I don't want to. There's personal information on there. I don't need to put that all out there. Here we go. Perfect. Let me scan our full active patron list, which is 139 people, which is mind-blowing. So let me plug it in here. Now, again, some of you have unique nicknames and stuff like that in there. So, that's what's going in. Whatever your username on Patreon, that's what's going in here. So let me share my screen. And I stole this from Have Some Toy Anxiety, this Wheel of Fortune thing, because it's fun. But unlike them, it's just the first spin. We'll do it. So we post all these names. Oh my God!
Wow.
But you can see up there, it's 100, or maybe not. It's kind of small. 139 entries. Oh, Matt Hatter's in there now. Look at that. Ryan Dole became a patron. Some good celebrities in there, and some amazing people, including Colleen, who I forced to become a patron. So if Colleen's name comes up, I'll just spin it again. She doesn't need it. She doesn't want it. So it's a lot of names. You can't even see it. But again, thank you to all of our first month patrons. Thank you, everybody. You are incredible. This level of support allows things like Geek That Life 2 to exist, and hopefully some other cool stuff that we can do on the channel in the future. So thank you so much, and so happy to be giving away this amazing figure. All right, John, I think we've talked about this enough. You ready to do it?
I'm on pins and needles.
Almost a month of anticipation. Don't worry, there's no bankruptcy or anything like that. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Here we go. Hold on. If Colleen gets it, it's a whammy, and Jane has to save $300. Or what she would give for me to have to save it. Anyways, all right, here we go. Here it is. Oh my God! 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 And Caveman Reviews, the big winner.
Are they here right now?
I don't know. I would hope they are. This is our first ever patron winner. Caveman Reviews. We do not have a policy that you need to be here to do it. Sergeant Slaughter is in the house. Slaughterhouse, congrats. Thank you, Sergeant Slaughter. Congrats. Caveman Reviews. Pretty regular commenter on the videos, and also a patron. So Caveman, congrats,
Congratulations.
Congrats. Holy moly.
A month waiting for this.
I know. And it's just the beginning. I don't know what the next thing's going to be. I have a couple things. I was waiting to find something really good. And it'd have to be something I already have because I don't really have any extra money right now. But we'll see. We'll see what it can be. Maybe next week we'll announce the next one. But Caveman Reviews, congratulations. You have won this wonderful Super 7 Masters of the Universe Classics Ultimate Skeletor. I don't know if they're in the chat yet, but don't worry. I have your email. I will send you a message. You have won. And hopefully you can go back and see all the wonderful, nice things people have said. Pop Actor, I will accept his prize on his behalf.
Caveman couldn't be here tonight.
Next week should be your ghost command for the contest. Oh my god. Do you have the He-Man? I do not. I bought this like in anticipation of buying all those figures, but they very quickly became too expensive to buy. So
maybe he's not in the chat because he's still like celebrating and dancing around.
Maybe. Flash, next week it should be your ghost command for the hell no. Those have gotten expensive too. Anyway, John, there you go. There you have it.
Congrats, Caveman.
And thank you again to all of our patrons. Honestly, it's incredible the support you all have given. And speaking of that, John and I are going to be hopping over to GDL After Dark. It's just like this, but with cursing and more loose and loosey-goosey, just shooting the shiz. Mad Hatter, if you're still around, you're more welcome to jump on. Ryan Dover, you can jump on with us as well. Just message me or something. But anyway, we'll go hang out over there. So if you want to join, again, it's $5 and you can cancel at any time. So if you're like, I can do it this month, awesome. Jump in and do it. And you can actually go back and watch all the old stuff if you want to. Or you can stick around all the time. Hopefully it's well worth it.
And jazz.
And jazz. Exactly. Hatter. Anyways, even if you are not a patron, still thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us every single night. Let me pull up. I got to put them in the credits here. Hold on. I almost didn't do that. A bad Patreon runner. Oh, not this one. That's the bad one. Wait, hold on. Here we go. But again, thank you to all of our patrons. If you'd like to see your name here, and again, there'll be a lot more next time we do this. You can become a patron today at patreon.com/geek.life. There we go. There's the list. Boom. This is not updated though, so if you're upset, you'll be the next one. Don't worry. It takes a while to edit these things. It's a lot of names. Anyway, hang out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, no pants party on After Dark. Yeah, I guess if you don't want to wear pants, please don't wear pants. Go for it.
Yeah, that's your choice.
Oh my gosh. But thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. And until next time, hasta luego. Goodbye. See you, everybody.